how hectic my day job is, and basically, like it or not, it will at some point, maybe when we get to 100 or more, but when people have to go before their time, when you're committed to die without actually having to commit any crime. Look at the top 10 issues that can take a life at a younger stage or at any stage in life, to be honest, without you committing any specific crime. Heart disease, stroke, lower respiratory infection, and so on and so forth. Cancer, Alzheimer's, tuberculosis, diabetes, and so on and so forth. All of these are issues that are easily caused by our lifestyle, the food, the kind of food we eat, the environment, climate change, etc., etc. So there comes a medical breakthrough that had been going on for some time. And recent times, I'm talking about from, I think, around the year 2000 to 2010s, the discovery of stem cells. Stem cell had been discovered way before then, but it kept getting better. Now, it's very simple. We are all made of stem cells, all of us. The basic form of stem cell for us as human is a combination of the spermatozoa and the ovum coming together and duplicating to becoming a fetus, basically a baby. So all of our organs are all made up of cells. And the combination of that results into us as humans. And as we grow, our cells, of course, starts to regenerate. But it gets to a certain point that our cells actually, to some extent, stops to really regenerate because the aging process starts to kick in. Most times it's between 28 to 30, in some cases 25 even. That's quite early, but it's quite shocking. Now, a lot of, as I said to you, there's been, stem cells has been around, but it keeps getting better when it goes to, the research that has been put into trying to understand the benefit of it, the implication, how it's helping to have some sort of medical, breakthrough and attacking and addressing major issues affecting the human life. So yeah, you can see all the medical, the white papers and articles and research studies that have been done. Now, right now, today, there's so many ways you can actually get stem cells. Of course, you can go to Switzerland. I'm sure a lot of people on this line have money. No one is poor. So you have a chance to go to Switzerland. You can go to do that. Or you do stem cell transplants, even in Switzerland. Of course, think about it. You're going to Switzerland, you have to get on the plane, you have to look at your ticket, you have to get hotel, and then you have to pay for the injection. The same goes for the transplant, the painful process. Cord blood banking, or this, it's only women that can enjoy this. And if you've had your kids, then obviously you've missed that chance. And also, you run the risk of getting involved for the women and some men, of course. You run the risk of getting involved with, unprofessional people that are going to be poking needles on your face just because you want to stay beautiful and young forever. Then you go to beauty salon. They'll tell you, hey, we've got stem cells. And you'll be like, yay, I want that. And you never know what the result is going to be. And of course, all sort of other forms. All of this, is it convenient? Is it effective at the end of the day? And when it comes to affordability, is it affordable? So these are the questions we need to ask ourselves. Now, the interesting thing is this company called Reway, short form for Right Way, got into this opportunity or business of creating and making this available to the everyday man. And what you see on your screen now is how the process of creating these soft gels and the ability to be able to consume it orally and easily at your time. And what are the processes used? There's the supercritical extraction. So this is a form of the extracting the growth factor of a deer placenta, which is part of the stem cells. I will show you some of the examples shortly. And this helps to essentially maintain the authenticity and originality of that stem cell, the growth factor that's been from the extraction process. So you can see that superficial extraction. And of course, there's the freeze drying technology. Importantly, if anything is exposed, oxidation kicks in and that destroys what you're looking to do. So the nitrogen fill technology helps to maintain and keep the stem cell alive. The coating of the soft gel is done in an enteric format such that when you take this, when it gets into your stomach, it dissolves easily and you're not losing the important, the critical liquid that is inside. That's the stem cell and all of the ingredient that is inside, which would obviously, once the acidity of the stomach melts the enteric coating, it splashes out and this ingredient goes to your entire body and goes direct more from the nose to the area that needs the most attention. Okay, and when it comes to the form of absorption, you have the emulsification technology, and of course the biosoft gel that helps to make it, dissolve rapidly in the stomach, as mentioned. Here, what you see here are 5 out of the 14 ingredients of that biosoft gel. These top 5 that you see are patented. The first one is the service center, and the service center is where the growth factor extraction is taking place. During this process, please note, no deer life is lost. And these are all for I forgot to mention, this product is manufactured in New Zealand, and New Zealand is filled up with deer. They're just everywhere, right? So you've got the purest of the purest deer in New Zealand, and of course the extraction is done from there, from the growth factor of this deer placenta. And also the next one is the Velvi center. What's the Velvi center? It's literally the tip of the deer antler. The deer antler, the deer is the only animal on earth that loses its antler during the summertime and starts to grow it back around winter time, except if I've mixed it up, but it does lose the antler, and the tip of the antler is extremely powerful. The next one is in ginseng. Here, this is a ginseng that is grown in the volcanic soil of New Zealand. One of the most what's the word? I'm looking for the right word now. Something that is extremely authentic and original, basically original. This is as original as it gets. Now, the antler lizingi, this is the acetone, and here this product is actually put together and it's literally clinically proven to prevent cardiovascular diseases and also anti-oxidation, bacteria, and all of that, especially even for people that are hypertensive, is anti-hypertensive as well. So the combination of what it contains, terpenoids, I can't quite pronounce it properly, and polysaccharides. And last but not the least is the white strawberry called nucleoclavin. And this nucleoclavin, extremely expensive. I mean, you can go to Tesco's or Sainsbury's and you probably get maybe 5 for about 30 or 40 pounds. If we convert that to my own currency, Nigerian Naira, that's a whole lot of money. And trust me, if I'm in Nigeria, I wouldn't buy it because it's just, it's so expensive. So these are the 5 proven patented ingredients that you find in the products. This is what the product looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm not going to spend much time on this. I've already explained that, because what you find here is the growth factor of this, deer placenta. And this is the cervix center, the tip of the antler, which I just explained. So this top part is what is, taken out, and this powder, powder slice and included directly into the product. I already mentioned about this, the ginseng, which is from the New Zealand volcanic soil. There you go. And it gives you the highest content of tripartite saponins. And that really helps with anti-oxidation and all of that. I already talked about the acetone and also the nucleoclavin. The rest of the ingredients are as follows: fucodian, apple, as you see here, tomatoes or lycopene, marine collagen, extremely good for people with arthritis, helps with your body, especially the internal organs to get functioning again. You have your evening primrose. This is very good for women, menstrual issues, and even for people that are approaching menopause. You have squalene, and this is extracted from the whales. You've got the avocado oil, borage oil, aloe vera. All of these are extremely potent and very, very, what's the word? It helps your body to regenerate itself. All these ingredients you're looking at right now, they'll help you for your body to regenerate itself. And what does that mean? It means you're having to spend less or maybe nothing at all to keep yourself healthy, depending on where you also live as well. Whether we like it or not, we're all going to grow old, and whether we like it or not, age will happen. But how do I want to reduce the possibility or eventuality of maybe having maybe some level of issues that, for people that may have diabetes, some people with high blood pressure? These are the things that you need to use to make sure it doesn't even happen. So I'm going to quickly go to the life testimonial so I don't take too much time. And this life testimonial is based on 2 of my own friends, okay? This here is a good friend of mine. When you look at him here, you can clearly, if you had not seen this photo and you see just this, I will usually ask, how old do you think this guy is? And they say to me, it must be maybe 72, 73, 74. This was in July 2024 when we had a call, myself and Joanne, my lovely friend here, who introduced me to this amazing life-changing business and product. This is Jide. We spoke with him. Take a good look at him. And then in December, I was on holiday. I was in Korea when this happened. Jide had come over to London to spend some time with his kids, and Joanne met up with him. They had dinner. They took a photo, and I said, no, this can't be the same person. And when I got back from South Korea, I met up with him as well. And it was night and day. This is literally when he just started his second set. And this is December. He started taking the product in October. So we're talking about 2 months, literally. 2 months. What is the result? Jide has a high level of diabetes, and that is beginning to become history now. Jide almost lost his leg. He almost lost his leg. Okay. Then there's also blood sugar levels. Then there's also high blood pressure that this man has. All of that. I mean, look at the same person. Just look at that. Okay. Now, I was in Nigeria in February. I'd gone for work. Before I went to Nigeria, someone called me and he says, hello, my name is Bolaji. I'm Jide's friend. I want what Jide has. And I'm like, okay, Joanna and I are going to have a call with you. No, I don't need to have a call. I just want what Jide has, because I was in a hospital when Jide almost lost his leg. And for him to go from that to what I'm seeing today, how much is it? I told him the price. The next day he sends the money. I get the product. When I was ready to go to Abuja, which is the capital of Nigeria, I packed it, checked it in. I got to Abuja. He sent someone to pick it because he was in Lagos. And we had not seen him since then. So just in March, before he came over on holiday to London, he also brought his kids over. I sent him a message to say, how are you? How is the product going for you? And this is his response. My blood pressure dropped to levels I have never witnessed before. It's usually 145/95. So that's the C standard there. I want to try it for a month before I see my cardiologist for a review. This is March. Look at that. 107/70. This is someone that has always had 145/95. Now, when he came over in March, myself, Joanne, Wailing, we all met him. Helen and Meeting, we all met him. We had dinner with him. And he said, in 20 years, he's never seen this. 20 years. 20 years has never seen this. And he spoke about other stuff. He's got leaky gut, problem solved. He owns an engineering procurement construction firm in Nigeria. So he runs a multi-million-dollar company. Well, yeah, multi-million-dollar company, because the oil and gas industry, we only work with dollars. And he owns this company, and he's always on the edge. And he said to us, something else he noticed with himself, he started to smile. He started to laugh. He just looks at something on the phone and he starts laughing. And then he realized what's going on. The answer to that is the hormonal changes. He's getting a whole lot better. Things that he worries about these days, his mind is coming to rest. He's having other things to think about. He's in a better place. So, long and short of the story, that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you for your time. We'll hand over to Waylin. But very importantly, if there's any questions, please reach out on the group chat. I have used this product. My friends have used this product. These are just 2 out of about 4 or 5 friends that I have. My mom is a senior citizen. She's a medical practitioner herself. She uses this product herself. So I think we're in the right company. Thank you very much for your time. Over to you, Wailing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Pim. Thank you. Let's give applause to Pim. And also probably if in the group chat you can do a +1 +1. Okay. Okay, so give some support as well. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, right. So very interesting, short, sweet, simple. Okay, what it means short, sweet, simple? Because it's so short and yet very simple and very clear. And this product has been for 17 years. And you can see that it really helps all her friends. I mean, Bim is staying in the UK, staying in London, right? She only travel sometime going back to Nigeria. Most of the time, she's been traveling around in the Europe because of her job. But because these products not just helping her mom, like what you hear, her mom is a medical practitioner, meaning that her mom knows medical very, very well, right? And her mom is actually consuming it. So, and it's approved and proved that is a very, very good. At the same time, then her friend in Nigeria, in Abuja, and ended up, she actually have all the customer users in Nigeria as well. And Bim right now commit that she wants to be the largest team, the #1 in Nigeria. This is what she's committing. All right, let's give Bim a pause. Right. Okay. Okay. So yeah, thank you very much, Bim, for the presentation. And then the next one, of course, besides Bim, we have many testimony if we want to talk about testimonial. So today we just have 2 live testimonial sharing from a different person, right? And this person, I know her. She's from Malaysia. I purposely invited her because the past 1 or 2 weeks she's been very busy and didn't see her to come to office, but she also a bit I think it's the weather problem. So what happened is she's been resting at home, but you see someone is resting at home and not feeling well sometimes because of the weather, because Malaysia weather sometimes rain hot. So ended up she purposely saying yes. When the moment I asked her leader, and she never think for the second chance or never have a second thought immediately, okay, I can help. Very, very steady. So she was a businesswoman. Okay, she owns a F&B business, so the food and beverage. And at the same time, she's a very artistic person. Why I say so? She actually even has her own art exhibition. She has all her drawing. She started to plan and then ended up she has I think 20 to 30 of the art painting, and then have all the art painting, and she started with her own exhibition. She hosts her own exhibition, and she invited her leader, Connie. So I saw Connie, Team Million Pegasus here. Hi, Connie. So she invited her leader, her upline, Connie, to come to the exhibition, and ended up when she understand, she said that, hey, Connie, why not I try? So the moment she tried, the product actually helps her. So she is a very, very active person. And she thinks that she's all right. You know why? Because she play tennis, she play pickleball, she play badminton, she play many, many things. So someone is a very, very active person and very, very healthy, very, very open-minded and a happy-go-lucky person. But how the products can help her? At the same time, after the product helps her, why is a businesswoman decided to come to Reway and she decided to fight a ranking, right? So let's not talk so much. And I give more time to her. Let's welcome Amelia, right, to come and share with us her life testimony as well. Welcome, Amelia.
Hello, everyone. Good evening for east side of the world, and good morning for the Europe side of the world, and also my good friend Sulaiman, also from Abuja. Tonight he's with us. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Wiley, for giving me the opportunity. Yes, I'm speaking from home in Kuala Lumpur, but not so much about the weather. I am resting at home because there is a very exciting healing crisis that many people say a ear-ringing and vertigo cannot be treated. But the fact is, in these 2 weeks, I'm going through healing crisis. And a few days ago, my right side of my ear just kind of popped, and I have a very small crackling sound. And from then onwards, my right side of my ear, the ringing has stopped. And right now, my left side has a little bit only. Like Wai-Ling said, I used to be very, very active. I use the word used to because about 7 years ago, I couldn't be active anymore because of sports injury. You see, tonight, actually, I've also invited my sports friends, but none of them could come in tonight because they're busy either at golf course or a tennis court or pickleball court. Now, if a person is very active in sports, it's very difficult to ask them to stop. So it was like me many years ago. But the problem with keep on playing and non-stop and playing hours and hours, the problem is you will probably suffer injury. So I suffered injury, and what and how the injury made me feel. Imagine this: when you sleep, if you roll to your left side, your whole arm will get numb. You try to roll to your right side, you will have your right arm numb as well. And it has gotten so serious when I try to drive, put my hands on the steering wheel, and my hands can get numb as well. So much so until if I hold a spoon like this, these fingers will go numb. And so I knew I have become very serious in my injury. I tried all kinds of treatment, acupuncture, you name it. I tried also the wushu, that is Chinese martial art, to try to kind of like expand the bones and stretch the muscle or whatnot. I also went through chiropractor, physiotherapy. I tried all sorts of things, but none really helped me. So what happened was last year, like Wai-Ling said, I met Connie in my art exhibition. Actually, I've never met Connie before. Before that, we knew each other for 10 years. Can you imagine? You have a WhatsApp friends for 10 years, but never seen her in real life. So the art exhibition provided a very good opportunity. So she came to my event. And after that, she asked me to go to her event and said that it is an event that with thousands of people. And I was curious, thousands of people. How do you get so many people in one place? So I went to that event, and like so many of you tonight, you listened to the OPP, the product information. So I was there listening to the product information. And by the second page, I knew what I needed to do. By the second page, I knew that my condition could be a start of a very serious problem. So why not I get myself looked into and get myself treated and cared for before it got too serious. So that's how I came to contact with this product. And lo and behold, after 3 days only, okay, I wasn't looking to get healed in this way. After 3 days, my mucus, the sinus in my nose started to clear. That means it's an ongoing process. So it was going on for about a month. Each time I feel better and better, it gets clearer and clearer. And I no longer snore in the night. And I did not have to use all those kind of Vicks. I just vaporize kind of eucalyptus things to help me to sleep. So I wasn't looking to get myself better in the sinus because I was trying to get better with my shoulders injury. And so after 2 weeks, then I realized that I could sleep on my left and my right for about 30 minutes and I didn't feel a thing. So I thought maybe I've become better. So people ask me, does this product have any side effect? I tell you, I really like this side effect because I'm going to ask Wai-Ling to show us the photo of me before and after. Let's take a look. Wai-Ling, please. So what happened is, I also was running a cafe for about 2 years. This is how I look. This is really how I look. Many of you, not say many or not, I don't have many of my friends here tonight. Some of you might have known me, like Sulaiman know me 10 years ago. He said, today I look younger than how he remembered me. Right, not Sulaiman. Now let's look at my photo after 2 years. This is, sorry, after 2 months of taking the Petier. This is only after 2 months. So can you imagine? So what about in January? How do I look overall? I think even though I was sitting there not moving, but you can see you can feel the energy coming from me. And so I went back to play sports again. I started with pickleball. The next slide, I started with pickleball, and I realized that I could just play non-stop, an hour and a half or 2 hours without any problem. I didn't feel a thing in my arm. So these are the healing effects that I have, and also the side effect it shows on my face. And I want to share with you also the most recent testimony. It is just happening today and about my mom. I went out with my mom today in the whole afternoon, and I also spent time with my sister and my sister-in-law, and they told me that the medications that my mom took about last year, hypertension medications about 100 mg per day. Since she started on Protea, the medication has been cut down to about 50 mg about a month ago. And these few days, doctor has cut his medication to 25 mg. So it's a very vast difference because the 100 mg medication actually make his blood pressure fluctuate, sometimes very high, sometimes very low. So he's suffering both sides of the blood pressure, either too high or too low. But right now, he is really enjoying his life. He said, there's no more dizziness, there's no more spinning kind of thing. And well, we went out the whole day and she looked better than me because I'm having this vertigo healing right now. So my mom looked better than me, really. So anyway, I'm very hopeful. I look forward to people say this impossible to get well, but I know I can be better with Potier's help. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Amelia. Very good sharing. Okay, let's give applause to Amelia. And if you like her sharing, you please respond a little bit with +1 or giving a love sign. All right. It's okay. Okay. Right. So yep. So Amelia is someone who is actually running her own business and ended up, you can see that even she telling that she having a healing crisis, and yet she's been very kind to suit up a black and white, okay, a suit, and decided to come and share at 9:45 p.m. right now in Malaysia. Okay, so thank you very much, Amelia. The next one, all right. So 1 is always not enough. 2 is always better than 1. Okay, so today we have actually invited another person, which is he was actually an accountant. So this one, the first one is actually a businesswoman having a very, very artistic kind of person, like having own art painting and very, very active person. Then the second person is actually the other way. So sitting in the office, looking at the computer and always click, 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 and then count and being not calculative, but in nature, their job is to count, okay, the profit and loss about the company and always be very, very careful about the money. Especially our product is very, very expensive to many, many people always say when you do not know the product. But the moment, okay, he knows the value of the product, and at the same time, the value of health. The moment he see his sister actually got stroke, and he knows health is very, very important. And he knows regardless how much money he has, it's impossible without health, any money, you can't do anything. And the moment he knows the product is very, very well, you know what he does? He actually purchased 7 sets. Right? Can you imagine 2,500 pounds per set? So he immediately one shot purchased 7 sets, which is about 16,000 pounds. Okay. So to come in as an accountant, can you imagine as an accountant? When they know why he says so, he actually thinks so. Because, just give me a second. All right. Because he know that by purchasing 7 sets, he got the discount as it's actually cheaper. Many people think that the product is expensive and so on, but what Beam actually say just now explained with all the ingredients and patented ingredients, and plus 7 sets with all the discount they have. In fact, 1 set better or 7 sets better. After his calculation, 7 set is so much cheaper, and it's only for family. And he purchased 7 set not because of business initially. Is purely purchasing for himself, his family. The 7 set is so much cheaper. Okay, so let's welcome our leader, Michael Chu. He would like to share how his experience, how he come out and ended up, what actually makes him and he become very, very healthy today. Okay, Michael.
Hello, everyone. Good evening to you all. Hi. I'm Michael. So I'm an accountant, working with a construction, also a development group of companies in Kuala Lumpur. As a financial controller, also a company secretary for this group of a company for my boss. Okay, I come to know Petir, this very good stem cell supplement, from one of my church brothers, Mr. Derek. So last Christmas, he talked about this stem cell supplement, introduced it to me. But at the time, I did not buy the Petir. So I just listened to Brother Derek, who introduced it to me. Yeah. So after a month later, 1 month later, so around end of January this year, so one of my sisters suffer from stroke. So right hand and right leg become paralyzed. He cannot stand, cannot walk. So it's a bed ridden. So seeing her conditions, I started to panic because I have essential hypertension, and my blood pressure can be go up to 150, and sometimes I also feel the numbness in my hands during my sleep at night. So I think my body has started to give me some warning about my bad health conditions. So I approached Brother Derek, and he introduced the Badir in a better way. Show me the OPP and explain it more depth to me. So I purchased from him, and I started to take this very good stem cell supplement since 2 months ago. Okay. What I want to share with you all is this Badir has helped me in my health. Okay, first of all, uh, it has improved my high blood pressure to reduce it from around 150, 52 to below 120, which is the healthy level lah. Okay, you can see from the left-hand side, 152. This is my blood pressure around 2 months ago. Yeah, and then currently my blood pressure has dropped to the healthy level. Also, my heartbeat, last time my heartbeat per minute is also quite high. From this picture is around 95. And sometime after meal, my heartbeat per minute can be up to 120, which I thought it is due to my tension or my stress. Uh, then I also asked my brother Derek. So he shared with me that it could be due to my inner inflammation. So when there is a inner inflammation, for example, my this ulcer at my stomach, so the heartbeat will become a higher count. Okay, so after taking the 30 supplement, now my heartbeat is normalized at around 70. Yeah, so I also feel very happy lah. And yeah, so the next one I want to share is my uric acid. From this picture, you can see my uric acid around 10 years ago is around 469 UMOL. So this is UMOL is around 0.46, which is above the reference range, which is not healthy. Yeah. So after taking per year, my uric acid is actually go down to 0.35, around 350. Where is it? At the middle there, 0.35 mmol. It is equivalent to 350 UMOL. So it's within the healthy reference range. So I also feel happy with my better health condition, and I don't have gout anymore after taking the deer. So this is my and I'm second sharing, which give me a better health condition. Okay. So the next one is see, okay. The next one is I used to have my I will feel my knee pain. So I won't go down stay using staircase. I will just use the lift because of I earlier I can feel my knee pain. So after taking the Perdia, now I also no more pain in my knee and my knee. Yeah. So I think this is the help of the Perdia. So it helped me really a lot. And then the next one, the final one is it stopped my nocturia. Nocturia is before taking Perdia, I always need to wake up at early in the night time. So about 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. to go to toilet to urinate. So now I don't have nocturia anymore, and I can sleep through the whole night until morning. That I can have a better sleep quality and quantity. So I want to thank this great supplement. Okay, so yeah, that's all for my sharing. Thank you, everybody. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Michael. Let's give applause to Michael again, okay, for the support and also just yeah, let's give some support to her, to him. And at the same time, if you would like to have more support, you can have a +1 or love sign as well. Okay, so I saw many people, and now today we have 31 people. Thank you very much for everyone is joining, right? Okay, now, so we have a 2, 1, we have a regardless whether you are black, white, yellow, whatever. As long as you are a human being, these products actually helps. Or maybe you are age of 0, or maybe you are age of 99, even like Emilia's like parents, and at the same time, or even Michael's sisters, regardless what age, what nationality, or which country are you from, we already show anyone can help as long as you need the supplements, right? So you can see that regardless, today we are not going to show like all the very serious. You see, just a normal one, a normal sinus, like let's say for example, okay, diabetes can help. Let's say strokes, all this or knee pain. Actually, it's already can help. If you want to talk about testimonial, 3 days, 3 nights, we cannot finish it because we are already 17 years. This is a Singapore company. Like Bim said, Reway stand for showing you the right way. We are a Singapore company, 17 years only for one health supplements. Okay, so right now we comes to an end, and I would like to invite someone very, very busy and precious and a super VIP come and join us today. And because initially it wasn't this person, but last minute it changed and I have no choice. So immediately I asked, hey, brother, can you help come and share? And you know what? Even though he doesn't speak very, very well English, but he never say no. He just say, no problem. Okay, just one word I ask, can help or not? Can, no problem. These are the attitude. This is his attitude. Even before Railway. Why? Because he was a businessman with a lot of trust. Last time, he even owns a factory. He ran his business for more than 20 over years, 20, 30 years in a construction business. He wasn't a very, very educated person, I would say. The education level probably is talking about primary school. He doesn't speak very, very well in English. But because of his trust, because the way how he is as a person, he runs his business very, very good. And you know what? I hear the people who works for him, they never runs off like 10, 20 years. Even right now today, whenever he goes, all the staff that actually follows him where he is. So this person, as a person, even before Railway, he is such a person that reliable. And the moment he say it means he means it. But why is he still here? A construction, running construction 20 over years. And then because of the product helps him, his family, and ended up he has a very, very big team. Just within a short 1.5 years to 2 years, he become a team elite Pegasus. But he knows the product 5 years ago. You know what? His wife take 5 years to introduce to him. He already knows the product many, many years back, but he doesn't want because it's called direct selling, because it's called multi-level marketing. But the moment he understands, he attend one of the event. It's called leadership training seminar. The moment he attend the event, he understand how the business run. He tells his wife, come, wife, let's start the business. So today, within a very, very short year, he decided to come in and become a team elite Pegasus. Let's welcome our VIP today, Vincent Chim. Okay? Right. Hi, Vincent.
Hello.
有回应啊，你另外一个要关掉它
关掉它。
啊，或者是你去另外一间房间，不然的话回音很重。
Okay.
OK.
Okay.
OK.
Hello,
Right.
everybody. Hi. I'm Vincent. So good afternoon. Now is in Malaysia, friend is good night.
Evening. Good night.
Good evening 我也是不会怎样用你来翻译一下比较好一点。
Okay, 可以. So I will do a little translation. He said he tried his best. You see, this is the attitude. He wants to learn because of Andy So is the idol.
Yes, I always follow with Andy So like this. I speak in English, I can listen. You don't know, no, I don't know 啦。Okay, so 现在是放照片还是什么？
可以了，你要开始放照片吗？
可以了。
OK，等一下，你要讲你故事是吧？
对。
OK， right， 可以了。等一下，hold on 啊 ，sorry，just give me a second。
有吗？OK， 我小弟叫 Vincent，so 本人是从事家饰装饰的，就是说我有2间厂。没有声音了，听到吗？
Okay, sorry. Right. My name is Vincent, and I actually this is my furniture. I run a furniture factory. 可以。
这样本人是从事家饰装修的，这样很坦白用东西。Next 有没有照片呢？
有，等一下先啊。Okay, just give me a second because sharing right.
这样你看在我们在马来西亚这个地方，我是从事装饰嘛，因为我学历。
I'm in construction business and furniture business.
OK， 因为我学历不高，我读到中学的时候，老师讲你就很厉害了，可以毕业了，所以我都读到很少书。
Okay, because I only study until a secondary level, and my study is very good. My teacher say I can stop at secondary level.
这样我们再出来没有办法，没有学历，我们就要做工咯，找工作咯。这样我又不想跟人打工，所以我是从事我就去做开店做老板。
All right, because when I come out early stage, I don't feel like I'm working for people, and I decided to start my own business. I wanted to become a boss.
我从事了大概20多年这个生意。
It's already almost 20 over years in this business.
So 在我们传统生意里面，你看我们做老板的也要包山包海，把所有的工作自己做完，什么东西都要亲力亲为。
All right. So as a boss, right, I started my own business and I need to take care of everything from A to Z. You see all the pictures, right? I have to run like the one-man show, everything. This is how a traditional business, how it started.
Next 照片。2018年的时候。我就是今天我也是非常感恩我们的飞马6 Lester Ling 给我一个机会在这里分享。那时候2018年我们就是参加着一个这样的参会认识的他。
All right. So I actually thank Mr. Lester Ling, so Team Supreme Pegasus 6, at 2018. Right. I attend one of the OPP event, like those having dinner event, right? And that's how I actually met Lester.
应该这样讲，我认识了 Lester 很久，和阿利亚很久了，他的太太。但是因为那时候我不知道他做这个直销。
all right. So actually, I know them beforehand. So I know them very, very earlier, but I do not know they are doing this railway business.
那时候他请吃饭，我就想到，诶，有人请吃饭，我就去应酬他了，过去那边吃饭。
So that time Lester and Ria are inviting us for a dinner. So I was thinking, okay, since you're inviting, why not I just join?
Next 照片。然后当时在加入的时候，很坦白样东西，我是不相信的啦，因为我认为直销是骗人的，或者是要我去买产品啊，那时候。
Alright, so when I first started, right, they asked me for dinner and I listened to OPP like how you listen today. I actually don't believe one because to me, MLM is all about asking people, keep looking for people for purchasing product, to sell product and to buy product. So this is what I don't like.
但是当时候的我没有做，但是我老婆给 Lester 影响到，她要做。
Alright, so that time I am not running into this three-way business at all. So this is my wife. My wife initially got influenced by Mr. Lester. Right, so my wife actually is the one that runs the business, but I didn't run the business.
像那时候的我们就想，哎，我老婆要做，这样大家是夫妻嘛，我虽然不要做，也是要支持她咯。那时候我有介绍很多人给她，她也上了她的星级会议，星级领袖。
Right. So even though I didn't run the business because she is my wife, so as a husband and wife, why not I just introduce my friends to my wife? Okay, since my wife wants to do it, okay, I was saying that, okay, why not I just support my wife? I introduce all my friends to wife and ended up also become a two-star leader.
但是我是完全不相信嘛。但是他叫我做的时候，我也非常感恩我的老婆辛迪，因为她用了5、6年的时间来影响我。从事这个立位。
So even though I didn't run the business, I didn't do any related about business or selling the products. It's my wife. He's all the way is the one to do it. I just back end and support by showing all the friends on me. But okay, my wife never give up and used 5 to 6 years to influence me to come into this business. Right. And I still don't want to do it. After 5, 6 years,
然后我就没有理他咯，他做咯。但是因为一场会议，我老婆就邀约我过去，那个时候就是2023年的4月份。
Right. So because of one event, and then at one day at 2023, April, one of the events, my wife invited me to go. So because of the event, because my wife invited me for so many years already, I decided to join the event, attend the event.
对，那时候我去参加这个会议的时候，我听到台上我看到会议很大，很多人，但是我又听到有很多分享者分享给我们听的故事。
Right. So I just go to the event just because I want to show face, but I see many people on the stage sharing a lot of stories, their own stories.
当时有一个讲师，就是我们的南亚区总监戴丹，他讲了某些东西影响了我。
Right. So that event is a leadership training seminar. And on stage, one of the regional director, our Tan regional director, South Asia, and say a sentence that influenced me.
所以当时候我认为，诶，他讲的不错，对哦，这个是事实。这样我就坐下来回公司跟 Lester Lin 一起配合。
Right. So I decided the moment I think he says something that influenced me. So saying that I mean as a business person, I think it's correct. What he says is correct. So I decided give a chance after 6 years to go back to office of Freeway HQ, and then I want to listen more about this company.
所以我非常感恩 Lester Lin 这6年来没有放弃我，一直有跟我做关系，当我回去的时候，我就跟他一起配合。
Right. So I thank you very much, Mr. Lester, that never give up on me these 6 years. And the moment I understand, I decided to go and collaborate and cooperate with Mr. Lester.
但是我是从事传统生意的，你叫我进来这个地方做直销，我是不会做，对吗？
All right, but I am running a business, my own business, like traditional business. So there's no way that I do not know how to start a three-way MLM business because traditional business and marketing, multi-level marketing business is totally different.
所以那时候我就听Lester的，相信Lester叫我做什么，去会议，去听会，什么都要学，我就是跟着Lester一起跟，他叫什么我就做什么。
So I decided to set back to zero, even though I'm a traditional businessman. I own my business for 20 over years because I know this is a new playground. So I decided to follow 100%. When Lester asked me to go meeting, I will just go meeting. When Lester asked me to do something on this thing, I just do. I just 100% follow the instructions.
Next open. 那时候我是2023年4月份加入嘛，然后我就跟着 Lester 的步骤，他叫我做什么我就跟什么。然后左边第一张照片就是我们一开始的时候，那时候还不是什么飞马，只是一个2星领导，我就影响了几个伙伴大家一起配合。
Right. So that time, 2023 April, just now I say I attend and I decided to run the business together. So that time you look at my face, it's like I'm just a 2-star leader. I'm not a Pegasus right now, that time. Okay. And I decided, he asked me to bring people. So I bring few people, like you can see a small team on the left-hand side picture to attend the event.
然后我知道立威国际它有很多会议，所以以我没有人脉又不够的人，又没有学历的人，我只有借助公司的力量。
Right. So because I know Riway International has a lot of events, like the picture you can see this leadership training seminar events. I know every month there's an event, every 2 to 3 months there's a different events from the company, and this is all free. I do not have many friends, and I'm illiterate, so-called, like only a primary school, never study so much. So I do not know anything. I just follow exactly or leverage on all the events, what the company actually organize.
所以右手边的这班人，那时候我带去我们台湾的公司，带他们去参加会议所以这个手拍照，在这里的人，右手边的人，除了2个安迪，全部都是2星、3星孔雀领队以上。
Right. So you can see the right-hand side. This is my first time going to Taiwan. Then we go Taiwan office. All the way, I bring my whole people, all the new people, going to events and then going to Railway HQ. So the right-hand side. And ended up, after this event, the whole 10 people you can see in the picture right-hand side, beside 2 people, the rest are all 2-star leader, are all 1-star leader, and some of it even is Team Elite Power as well. Ended up all are leaders.
再来 next， 这个也是我带他们去新加坡公司。
So this one also I bring them to Singapore office, our international headquarters.
因为在网络上很多人讲我们这间公司是骗人的，是做不好的东西，所以我带这班顾客或者是我们的伙伴去见证我们在国外的所有的公司总行。
Right, because in the news or sometimes on the internet, many people say that Railway International are all scams and this company is not good and the product is fake. You can purchase online, Amazon online. So I decided to organize a trip, all the customer, and go to Railway International HQ and show them this is how the company is.
Next 照片，我2023年4月份加入，我跟Lester一起配合筹备。2023年9月份开始，我就从2星直接打飞马，我用8个月的时间完成了我的飞马队。
Right. So from 2023 April, I started and I full force on it. After 8 months, I become a Team Elite Pegasus for the only 6 months.
我也非常感恩Lester Ling和他的太太利亚，如果没有他，我们也没有可能这样快的可以完成我们的目标。
Right. I also thank you very much to Ria and Mr. Lester. Not because of this couple, it's impossible for me to complete Team Elite Pegasus in 8 months.
Next 照片。所以我知道会议很重要。当我完成我的飞马领队之后，我就一直跟他们讲，跟所有的伙伴讲，会议很重要，我们必须带更多的人去。如果你有更多人的去，你就可以让公司借到公司的力量。
Right. This is how I actually make it. In fact, I know I listen to leaders' instructions saying that the events in Reway, what they organize is all about numbers of people. The more people you have, so I decided to every event, I bring many people. Like this event, you see, sometimes I get 2 buses, 3 buses, 4 buses, and I bring all the customer. I don't care what age they are. I don't care what background they are. I just bring them. Because my objective is I want to leverage company events to influence them.
还有吗？照片
哎呦，
啊，所以我一次我可以带几多，我就尽量带几多次，因为我知道会议可以影响到我，也一定可以影响到别人。
Right. So this is what I'm doing, okay? Because I do not know how to talk very well, and I know events can influence them. As long as any events, I will make sure myself I bring as many buses as possible to bring them to participate in all the events. Because I know the events, Reway events, whatever they organize, they're able to leverage and be able to influence all my customers.
所以每一场会议，或者是有什么event，公司的大大小小event，我一定都带着伙伴一起参与。
So regardless on what events, a small event, big events, even just a small events like maybe 10, 20 people or 100 people, those mini events like testimonial events, weekly events, money events, as long as events, my objective, I only bring people to events.
还有吗？照片
哎呦，
给他过完了。
OK，没有了。
所以接下来又有一场event，让我可以接到力，让我可以去参与，带更多的人去。我希望各位伙伴，或者是各位亲爱的家人们，如果你有参与，你有带越多的人去，对你、对自己、对你的团队也是非常好的。
So that's why what I want to say here is that in the coming May, there are another 10 more events is coming in already. You can see that even in Europe, okay, what Vincent trying to say. So you please bring more events. This is how I become Team Elite Pegasus. I know company events be able to influence all the new customers, all the one that having a doubt or suspicious about the companies, and all the answers is inside. All right, you can join the events. 我有一个 video 的，你要我 show 完 video 才 show 你的 testimonial。
可以了。
So let's have a video, okay? And one of our video here, our previous events video.
Welcome to our 9th leadership training seminar session in Europe. Today, we are at least 10 times the size of what we did last year. 7,000 people. I think we should be able to understand how we achieve this growth in a very short period of time.
A jeżeli firma inwestuje w budynki, otwiera kolejne biura, to świadczy o tym, że firma ma długoterminową strategię rozwoju i firma aktywnie wspiera partnerów biznesowych, daje im zaplecze profesjonalne do tego, aby mogli realizować swoje rzeczy i odnieść sukces.
Mai gondolkodásommal azt gondolom, hogy ma mi itt mindannyian egy személyiségfejlesztő szemináriumon vagyunk, és aki erre az útra lép, annak biztosítva van a jövője, és biztosítva van az egészsége, hogy egy hosszú, boldog és egészséges életet tudjon megélni. Számomra ezt jelenti a Reway, és az emberek maga a Reway.
We have to find out what goals our partners have. Remind them, keep them on track with their own goals. So if you give them a chance to see what's possible here in Reway, you will have friends forever because you bring them up out from nothing to everything they can achieve.
Reway ma platformę, ma wspaniałe rozwiązania, mamy autorytety, mamy fantastyczną firmę, bo to, co się wydarzyło i to, co się dzieje, niesamowitą okazją. Także trzymajcie się tego, ponieważ ta firma daje nadzieję i to jest fantastyczna rzecz.
Mi az első perctől semmi más nem tettünk, mint tanultunk és tanítottunk. Ez az egész rendszernek az alapja. A relay azért fantasztikus és azért nagyszerű, mert itt bárki ugyanakkor eséllyel indul, akkor azért érdemes összefogni. Ha hasonló emberek vannak egy történetben, egy csapatban, egy irányba mennek,
我们要建立组织的时候，最重要的是什么？你必须要以组织为重。你在除了利益之外，你要有真的是朋友好的朋友关系，先把交情做好。外来因素是绝对影响不了我的组织，因为组织是你的根本。你要在这个行业成功，你需要做这样的事情。
Alright.
这个是2张还是1张？
啊，1张2张。
对。So 这个人是谁呢？这个人就是30年前我骗了他的女儿，他就是我的岳父。
Okay. So who is this person? Now I want to share my own testimonial as well. This person is someone that I so-called cheated for 30 years. Okay, it was a joke. Okay, don't be so serious. And because this person is my father-in-law.
他发生什么事呢？
Okay, what happened to him?
那个开刀了吗？
Right. Because he actually has an operation.
哦，那个开刀的照片个了，没有看到。
你没有给，好像啊。
这什么？
有，我拿这个是啊。
啊。
Sorry. All right. So what happened to him?
这个什么事呢？其实他的心脏旁边那些血根的那些就是那血根啊，不是断了，不是塞，是没了。
All right. So what happened to him? His artery actually not blocking, but is actually already 没了，这什么东西啊 ？Emilia 可以帮一下，什么叫没了？
好像发了这样的。 发霉了没
？molded.
Molded, yes. Okay. So artery has been molded. So we have.
那时候呢，他开刀的时候呢，住了 ICU 45天。
So after the operation, he actually stayed in the hospital for 45 days.
那时候是68岁。
And that time he was 68 years old.
来 ，next。不是这个，刚才那个，前面2个。
哦，前面这2个啊，这个。
对，这个是他72岁，2018年的时候啊，你看他又在一天在房间那边晕倒。
Right. After that, 72 years old. Then 2 years later, then he actually fainted in the house in the room.
医生讲什么呢？他的心脏旁边呢肿了起来。
Right. What doctors say, next to the heart, it's already bloated, actually become bigger.
这样医生就叫他立刻要去去医院开手术，把那个心脏的那个东西弄好。
So immediately going to ICU for operation and has to get the heart, to remove it. Otherwise, would be very, very dangerous.
他就不要去，他很怕，因为4年前的时候他已经住了 ICU 40多天，现在他72岁了，还要去开刀，打死都不要去。
So that's why what happened is because 4 years back he already went to ICU for 45 days, and this time already 70 years old, 72 years old, and now still asking to ICU again. So he die. Of course, we say that die. He doesn't want to go actually.
所以那时候2018年的时候，刚好我老婆接触这个行业。
So that time, fortunately, at 2018, my wife just started to get in touch with this Relay International.
因为他们是来自乡村的人呐、 他们比较不是付款，是什么？比较省。
Okay. So because you can look at the background, they are coming from this village. So when coming from this village, they needs actually to save a lot.
当一听到那个价钱，那时候都是10888，吓死他。
That time in Malaysia ringgit is 10,888. The moment he heard of it, it scare him.
但是没有办法，他不要开刀，我们只可以把那个买一套买给他吃。我老婆。
So because he doesn't want to go to operation anymore at his age, he decided that's why we have no choice. But why not just my wife just purchase one set of products for him.
来 ，next 照片。
哦，这个啊，
然后他那时候吃了大概3套，又 MCO 嘛，2020年，所以左边右脚的时候他吃了那个左边第一张的时候 MCO 的时候，你看他越来越肥。
Right. So ended up he didn't go to operation, didn't go to ICU for that the second time. And after this 2个 sets 啊。
然后右手边呢，他开始去第2套的时候。
Right. So you can see it started with we call that MCO. MCO meaning that when COVID-19 that time.
Yes.
So lockdown. And then this is how he looks like. He actually grew, looks better right now. But you can see the second set, the moment he started with second set. 有 video 这个 video 来。
这个是 video 你要开给他听。所以跟你讲，如果他没有吃到这个东西的话，你看啊，现在他的孙子很多个都结婚了，因为现在他也70多岁了不够80岁了，所以他可以很开心的去参加他的孙子的婚礼。
Right. To be honest, just now when you see look back at the first picture, the previous slide, right? If he didn't consume per year, it's impossible for him to attend many of his grandsons, granddaughters' wedding as well. So at least right now, he's very, very healthy.
然后现在的时候，我们有带他回去，因为我很坦白一样东西嘛，这个起上是补助品，我们又怕他有问题，所以我的大舅舅对面那个人呢，就带他回去医生检查。
Okay, because this is a supplement and me and my wife also will be very afraid as well. So ended up also, even though having this supplement, it still needs to go back to hospital for a medical checkup.
但是医生说他都没有事情了为什么还要出来 check up？ 那个这个是。
Okay, so what happened is, you can see his face. Doctors say even go back to hospital after the medical checkup. Doctors say he has nothing. So why still need to come back to hospital for medical checkup?
所以刚才你有看到那个 video 里面，我的岳父的对面是不是就坐着我的大哥，就是我老婆的大哥。
Right, so you can see in the middle, this video, right? Opposite of this old man, this guy, is actually my wife's brother, eldest brother.
当时他很抗拒，他不相信，因为他产品很贵嘛，他不相信。过后，因为他看到他的爸爸吃到这样好的时候，过后他跟我们配合，现在也是我们公司的2星领导。
Right, so that time the brother actually don't believe about this product because this product is very expensive to him as well. Ended up, what happened? He see the difference from the fathers and decided to come together. And today he is also a leader in Reway. So the brother ended up also come and work together with us.
所以说我不可以说，那时候我不相信，我没有想到有一个这样好的产品可以帮到我们，让我的岳父他很开心的吃到1、2、3个孙子的结婚。
All right. So we never thought of it like the product is so good until the product makes my father-in-law and he can actually see at his own eyes, witness that 3 granddaughters, grandson actually wedding as well.
所以我没有聊是吗？照片？
没有聊。
OK， 所以在这里我也非常再次感恩 Wailing， 为什么换了 Wailing 的名字？
Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you, Wailing, as well.
我还有一点需要补充的就是，对不起，英语呢，我是不是讲的不是很好？
Right. So he's saying that Sorry about that. Apologize because his English is not that well. Yeah.
但是现在我打下这里有一位叫做 Angel Lam， 他也是来自英国的人，之前在英国打工很多年的，现
Right.
在回来马来西亚。
So I would like to thank you, one of my friends who came here today, Angie Lam, from UK, but now she's staying in Malaysia.
接下来他也会带更多的英国人参在这个 Zoom 里面跟大家在一起。
Right. She also will invite many friends to join this Zoom as well.
还有我是不会讲英文，但是这里有一位伙伴是我的 Grady， 他也是跟你们一样，英文很厉害。每次我带出去外国，我不会的就是找他帮忙的，也非常感恩我们的 Grady Go。
So 谁啊？听不到，叫什么名啊
？Gary。
Gary. So I also have one partner, Gary as well. Every time when I go, I do not know how to speak English, and then Gary is the one that translate for me.
所以我的分享到此为止，谢谢大家。
Right. So thank you very much. My sharing is until here, and then that's it. And let's give applause to our Vincent today. Right. Very, very well. Right. Very good. So that's it. You can see that very simple explanation here. And then regardless, what Vincent has demonstrated is that regardless any industry you are, he as a traditional businessman, right? He do not know anything about direct selling. He do not know anything about multi-level marketing. But because of him 100% follow, in 8 months, just listen to the leader, Mr. Lester Ling and Ria, and ended up he make it. So none of us, like me as well, like me, I never done any MLM before. Or maybe Joanne, I saw Joanne today, or Emilia, or Wei and Ping. You see many people who attended the event today. I can tell you, you ask 10 of them, maybe 10 of them never done any direct selling before. But why is so many people, or those people who invited you, like Beam just now, Beam who is in corporate, she also never done any direct selling event before, any direct selling or multi-level marketing before. But how come all of us be able to share and ended up as a team and also have a customer who works on it? It's because number one, the product is very good. Number two, if we know how to leverage event strength, the power of events. You bring people to events and let the events explains for your customer, for your friends as well, and proves them this is what Freeway International capable of. Okay, so in here today, thank you very much for all the participants. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Regardless, you are from the east side, from the west side, from anywhere, any parts of the world. Okay, so our event is end here. And once again, thank you for your participating, and we'll see you again. Right? See you. If any questions, you may ask all your friends who brings you here.
Bye, Whitey.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.